Title: My husband divorced me by text. I'm leaving you and moving to Miami with my 20-year-old babe. I've already emptied our joint account. Ha ha ha. I calmly replied, "Good luck." When he realized what I'd done, it was already too late. You laughed too soon, darling. The text came in while I was standing in line at the grocery store. Just 4 sentences. I'm leaving you. Moving to Miami with my 20-year-old babe. Already emptied our joint account. Haha. Have a nice life. I stared at the screen. For a moment, everything around me seemed to mute. The hum of the fluorescent lights, the beeping of checkout scanners, the conversations. Gone. Just me, the phone, and the words he'd chosen to throw away 15 years of marriage. But what he didn't know? I didn't need to scream. I didn't need to cry, because I had already planned for this. I smiled, tucked my phone back into my purse, and calmly texted back, "Good luck." He had no idea yet, but soon he would. Very, very soon. You thought you took everything. You forgot who built it. He thought he emptied our joint account, and technically, he had. The joint account I let him see. What he didn't know was that 6 months earlier, after the late nights, the secretive texts, the business trips that smelled like cheap perfume, I moved our real money elsewhere, quietly, legally, strategically. Step 2, outmaneuver the fool. Our savings moved to a trust fund in my name only. The house refinanced into my personal ownership after he forgot to sign some routine papers. Retirement accounts protected with updated beneficiaries, not him. Business assets transferred quietly to a holding company I controlled. By the time he laughed about draining the joint account, he was stealing from an empty wallet. Step 3, let him feel comfortable. I didn't text back after "good luck," didn't rage, didn't question. I let him think he won. Pictures of Miami started popping up on his social media. Him grinning next to a plastic-looking 20-year-old, drinks in hand, hashtags about new beginnings. He thought he was living. He had no idea the ground was already crumbling beneath him. When reality hits, it hits like a freight train. It started small. A declined credit card here, an unexpected bill there. Then the condo in Miami, the one he thought he'd pay for with our money. Denied. No proof of income, no savings, no backing. Because while he thought he was rich off my hard work, he forgot he hadn't built a damn thing himself. Step 4, watch the fantasy collapse. He called once, 3 days after landing in Miami. Number I didn't recognize. I let it go to voicemail. His voice was different now. Gone was the arrogance. "Hey, babe, I think the bank made a mistake. Call me back?" I smiled, deleted the message, let him sit in the mess he made. Step 5, legal traps snap shut. While he was playing Beach King, I filed for divorce. Citing abandonment and infidelity, I requested a default judgment, given he left the state and stopped participating. His car, in my name, repossessed immediately. His personal accounts, frozen under court order for marital asset protection. The courts don't look kindly on men who flee to Miami with teenagers and loot accounts. By the time he realized the court was garnishing his wages, what little he was scraping from consulting gigs that were mostly scams, it was too late. He wasn't sipping margaritas anymore. He was borrowing money just to pay for gas. You traded a queen for a mirage. The next call wasn't so polite. It was desperate. "You crazy bitch, you ruined me." I put him on speaker, leaned back in my chair, and listened with a cold smile. He ranted for 5 minutes straight. How he couldn't rent an apartment. How his babe left him when the money dried up. How he had nowhere to go. How I had ruined his life. No, darling. You ruined it the moment you pressed send on that text. Step 6. No mercy for the architect of his own fall. When he finally stopped screaming, waiting for me to plead, to apologize, to offer him a life raft, I said one thing. Good luck. And hung up. Step 7. Public humiliation. He tried to come back to town. Tried to charm old friends. Tried to slip back into the business circles he thought would welcome him. But small towns don't forget scandal. Especially not when his ex-wife, me, was thriving, respected, rebuilding with class and dignity. His betrayal, thanks to a few well-placed whispers, was common knowledge. Every door he knocked on, slammed. Every handshake he reached for, left hanging. His new reality was isolation. Not because I shouted, because I stayed silent and let his own choices echo louder than any words ever could. I didn't just survive. I rewrote the story. I didn't just walk away from the wreckage he created. I rebuilt everything, stronger, cleaner, and without even a trace of him left. Step 8. Rewrite the ending. He never saw coming. Sold the house, at a massive profit, expanded my career, took leadership roles he once joked I wasn't cutthroat enough to handle, rebuilt my savings, without a single dollar stolen or shared. My life wasn't just back on track. It was so far beyond what he ever could have imagined. And him? Last I heard, living in a rundown apartment he shared with 2 strangers half his age, running get-rich-quick schemes online, still blaming everyone but himself for the empire of sand he tried to build. Step 9. No contact. No closure. No mercy. He still sends emails sometimes. Pathetic, pitiful messages. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. Can we talk? I made a mistake. I don't open them anymore. Because once you realize someone was willing to sell your whole life for a cheap fantasy, you don't leave a door open for them. You brick it up. You salt the earth around it. And you forget it was ever there. Step 10. True victory. I don't carry anger. I don't carry bitterness. I carry peace. Because I earned it the hard way. He thought his betrayal would break me. He built me. And every time he wakes up alone, broke, forgotten, he'll remember that. Not because I haunt him. Because he destroyed himself trying to destroy me. And me. I'm not just surviving. I'm living a life he will never even be able to picture. You are not alone. And you are so much stronger than you think. Tap that subscribe button to join Twisted Justice, where we share tales that heal, inspire, and remind you that even the deepest heartbreak can lead to the most beautiful new beginning. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that revenge isn't always about getting even. Sometimes, it's just about getting better.